starting with the shadow areas. And what I had here was a violet, and I pushed it toward blue, and I pushed it toward a lighter violet, and then I started to add a little white into it, and then a little green into it, and then a little green. And now it's time to take this away because it starts to get muddy after that. But I've got a good foundation. I wanted to get the inner layers under here a little bit before, so I get a feeling of where some of the outer layers are going to go, but I don't want to put those lights on quite yet. And I don't want to lose the darks. I've got a couple there, and I get the feeling of the path there. All right, so I'm going to go back to the violet again because I still need to get some of my, and I want to go a little lighter. I want to go a little warmer, a little lighter, and get this roof line in. So in the afternoon, the shadows are much more violet than they are blue. That's a little too red, so let's get a little more blue into this. So I'm filling out some of those gap areas in between the trees, and deciding I might want to draw a little tiny bit first of where the windows are going to go. So there is, right about here, I want that to be much lighter. There is going to be I want it to be more violet and much lighter. I might go get my study book again because I had really great studies for this piece, and there's also a nice shadow right below that. I remember there was this little round window, and then there's these two windows here. 1, 2. Here's where I clean up those shapes. And I don't want to make two paintings that are exactly the same, so it needs to be a little bit different. And let's go lighter. Not too light though. So let's make the sun here instead of where it was the last time. There's a porch up there. And I get this a little bit warmer. Sun's on it, so I'm getting some yellow on it. That's too, now it got too muddy. There we go. No, I want it much more alive. So if I mix up a pink, I'm going to add a little yellow to it to liven it back up. If I add more white, it's going to chalk it up. So I'm going to add a little more yellow into that. That's much better. I hear the next door neighbors doing their drilling. I feel like I need a little more warmth in that. Get some through the trees. Come comes way down here. I need to make that one bigger. And get some of this color on the path. As I have it on my brush. I'm gonna get it a little red. So moving it toward red. I want to get a little more light back into it. So the light color on a sunny day is definitely yellow. Otherwise it just looks so chalky. And let's reserve these lighter lights as for later. Get some grass in there. Let's get some red back here, and I want to get it a little more red-violet. There we go. And I do want some of that red-violet down in the and some more blue-violet. And the shadows. Where's my windows? So my windows are there. Let's get them. And then this window is here. Actually, that one needs to come down a little bit. Either that needs to come down, the roof line needs to go up. I think the new roof line needs to go up. Because that was not a big, yeah, there we go. All right, I'm not going to put those lightest lights in yet. There is a bird over here. There's a bird there. Those can wait. The sky I can get in. Predominantly dominant color is violet, then green, and then orange. So violet. Let's go with a violet sky. I think I'm going to go with a red-violet sky. So I'm going to get some white. Little tiny bit of that red violet. Yeah, that's much better. And I can move it a little bit toward pinker as it goes over to the trees. Back to red violet a little as it gets toward these trees. Okay. These two shapes are different. That shape is different. All three of those shapes are different. I'm happy with that. Alrighty, let's get a little shadow going under this here. And let's go for the white, touch of yellow in it. Let's get a touch of blue in it, not too much. as it goes down toward the shadow more. Around the window a little, so I'm getting some, let's go lighter, little blue in the purple. Now I have purple in that roof, but I'm going to see what it looks like with just a touch of red there. And let's get some shadow back here. All right, I'm happy with that. All right, let's go for the water. Why is the water so red-violet? Because it's my painting and I want to make it that color. Bringing in some divine feminine energy. Okay, I'm taking it to bluer. Let's go a little purpler here again. Suggestion of some rocks. I'm going to keep those darker than I did last time. All right, let's mix up some greens. All right, that one's vivid. I'm warming it up a little. That phthalo really made it. So that's warmer. I'm going to add a touch of red into it. Works. Trying to get some lily pad color here. Cover the background there. Just realized I never ate today, darn. Lighten this up a little, gets it a little chalky, give it a little life again. So what am I doing here? I think that needs to still have that's really bright. That's not as bright. I want the birds to show up, so I don't want that to be quite that color. Here's my bird. I want that to be darker over there. Let's darken up this. Needs to be darker yet. That's a great start. Some lighter green on the grass. Let's get a little bit lighter, a little bit brighter. There we go. Maybe get some a little bit cooler. Let's get some greens on the tree for some depth. I'll go look outside for the palm trees so that I can really get a feeling of them. So it stays pretty abstract in the beginning. Neutralize that green so it stays in the shadows. I like that, so I think that color, it's purple with the green, needs to get on some of these. There's also, yeah, a lot of purple in there. All right, I am too hungry to continue, so that's a great start. The only thing I haven't laid in, and a lot of times it's you just get that first foundational layer in, all is well. So let's just get a little more warmth on this walkway without it being, all right, that looks pretty good. See, the walkway is going to be over here. Needs to get lighter and warmer. So I'm not going to bother putting it in that spot I had it in. And possibly because that bright yellow is there, it doesn't look as bright as it will when I get rid of that. Yeah, that's fine. And all right, I need a different brush, but let's get this bird in and get the blue of the bird in, unless I just lost it. And that needed to be a warmer blue, not the cool blue. And then there's a bird there, and a bird there. All right, that's a great start. I feel sunshine. Not get it too, get a little bit of the path going through here. Anytime I'm getting close to the edges, I'm kind of neutralizing the color a little so it's not so noticeable. All right, that is working for me. Did I just make that smack in the middle? I did, so let's just quiet that down. Okay, that's a great start.